Good morning, dear students. So today we are moving towards the last lecture of this chapter 8, that is human health and diseases. Before going into the details of the last part of this chapter, I would like to apologize for one of my mistake. What I have done in chapter number 6, particular lecture number 6, part 6 of this chapter, types of antibody. So in types of antibody, during discussion, I have said that it is IgG which is produced as first antibody during the primary response. That is actually incorrect statement. Okay. Actually, during the primary response, the first antibody which is going to be produced is IgM, which is followed by IgG. The first antibody is IgM. मतलब जब भी प्राइमरी रिस्पॉन्स होता है, फर्स्ट टाइम एंटीजन एनकाउंटर हो रहा है और जो पहला एंटीबॉडी वहां पे प्रोड्यूस हो रहा है, दैट इज IgM एंड विच इज फॉलोड बाय IgG. ओके, बाद में IgG प्रोड्यूस होता है. ड्यूरिंग द पार्ट 6, लेक्चर 6, यू कैन से of this chapter, I have made one incorrect statement. Again I am repeating. मैंने ये बताया था कि IgG फर्स्ट प्रोड्यूस होता है, लेकिन ऐसा नहीं है. IgM फर्स्ट प्रोड्यूस होता है. इवन आई एम सरप्राइज्ड हाउ आई कैन मेक this type of the silly mistake during the lecture. Okay, but I am really very sorry for this incorrect information provided by me. Okay, so please correct in your notes as well as in your memory regarding the same. Okay, so this was the correction. Okay, and now we are going to discuss about the last part of this chapter. So adolescence and drug and alcohol abuse. Okay, so adolescence is a period and a process during which a child becomes mature in terms of his or her attitudes and beliefs for effective participation in society. So generally after birth, we know that childhood age is there, and after the childhood, the child is going to become mature. Okay, in what respects? In terms of attitude and its belief. Okay, for its effective participation in society. So जब भी child ये समझने लगता है that I am also part of the society, I have some rights and all these things. Okay, generally it is going to change its attitude, its belief and all these things. Okay, that phase, okay, that maturation phase is known as adolescence. It is a bridge linking childhood and adulthood. तो obviously मैंने बताया कि it is maturation phase. Okay, matured phase नहीं है, matured phase is adulthood. So it is the bridge, it is the linking between childhood and adulthood, and you can consider roughly it is the period of 12 to 18 years of age. Okay, so generally 12 to 18 years की जो age है, okay, जिसको आप teen age बोलते हैं, generally 13 to 19, that is teen age. Okay, so that age is actually considered as adolescence. So it is very vulnerable phase of mental and psychological development. Okay, it is vulnerable phase. Vulnerable phase का मतलब ये है, it is not having that much control. Okay, it is vulnerable. Okay, now causes of drug or alcohol use in adolescence. Okay, why in this particular age this adolescent person is going to have habit of drug or habit of alcohol. So number one, the first one reason, that is curiosity and experimentation. So because this is the maturation phase, so obviously maturation phase में यही होता है, the person is going to become curious. Okay, it is having certain number of the questions. Okay, by using this drug or using alcohol, what is exactly going to happen with me? Okay, let us try something, and this type of the questions are going on in his or her mind. That is experimentation, and because of this curiosity, the person is going for experimentation. Number two, need for adventure and excitement. Okay, so obviously these things, drugs and alcohol, are not accepted directly in the society. Even if alcohol is having permission in certain number of the states in our country, we know, okay, then also the families are not accepting, the societies are not accepting, and this is good. Actually, they are not accepting, though there is legal permission of use of alcohol and all this after getting adulthood. Okay, so obviously the things which are going to have some hidden criteria, okay, it is having the flavor of adventure, it is having the flavor of excitement. Okay, so because of the energized age, this adolescent persons are having this type of the habits. Okay, third, to escape facing problems. Okay, so during this age, the person is going through, the adolescent is actually going through number of the changes, psychological changes, physical changes, physiological changes, anatomical changes, social changes. Okay, and it is having number of the questions, and many times the adolescent is also facing some problems. Okay, and just to justify those problems, they might go for drug or alcohol. Number four, stress from pressure to excel in academics or examination or competitions. You can say not only academics or examination, you cannot just say about academics. Okay, there are number of expectations from the adolescent person. Okay, and obviously there is a pressure from the peers. Okay, that means elders, teachers, parents, grandparents, and some other relatives. Okay, to excel in performance. Okay, in academics as well as some other competitions, like right now we are observing number of the competitions are going on surrounding us. Okay, dance competitions, music competitions, and adventure and all these things. Okay, sports competitions. Okay, and if the adolescent is not going to compete in that properly, it is going to have depression, and to cope up with the depression, they are having one option, they are having one way to get rid of all these problems, that is drug and alcohol, according to them. Number number 5, television, movies, newspapers, internet, etc. So all these are providing variety of the stuffs. Okay, whatever you actually don't like to have, this all mediums are providing you certain information and all these things. Okay, through television, through advertisements, through movies, through newspapers, as well as through internet. Variety of the websites are there. So that is incorrect learning of the child using all this media, and because of that they are going to have this effects, they are going to have these habits. Number 6, unstable or unsupportive family structures and peer pressure. Okay, so whenever there is no support from family members, suppose a child, you cannot say a child, suppose an adolescent is not having enough number of marks in the exam. Okay, and if the family is going to refuse him or her, obviously it is going to have some pressure. And to find a way, they are going in this direction, that is drug and alcohol. So all these things, as well as unstable family structure, unstable where the quarrels are there. Okay, husband and wife are not having good relations, means mother and father are not having good relations, and all these things. Okay, and they are observing all these things, and they are going to be depressed. And to find the way of this all questions, they are going in the direction of the drug and alcohol. So these are the reasons. It is one of the important question, okay, for board exam, 2 marks or 3 marks question. Reasons why adolescent is having habits of drug and alcohol. Now, addiction and dependence. So what is addiction? First of all, a psychological attachment, or you can say euphoria, and a temporary feeling of well-being to drugs and alcohol. Psychological attachment. Okay, so starting with the habits, you can say not that much repeated habits and all these things. The person, particularly the adolescent, is going to have addiction of all these things, because every time, whenever the adolescent is finding some problem in his or her life, it is having one way to get rid of all these tensions and stress and all these things. Okay, and slowly, gradually, the person is going to be addicted. And this addiction is nothing else, it is psychological attachment. Means उसको ऐसा लगता है कि ड्रग और अल्कोहल कंज्यूम करने की वजह से मुझे कुछ अच्छा फील हो रहा है. That is psychological attachment. Actually, nothing is going to have better effect on the health. But because of drugs and alcohol, you know that effects of drugs, okay, lethargic feeling, energized feeling, and variety of the things are there. And okay, so ideally, it is running away from the actual problems using drug and alcohol. Okay, उसके दिमाग में बार बार नहीं आ रहा है, and that's why the person is feeling that I am having now better condition. Okay, with repeated use of drugs, the tolerance level of the receptors increases. We know that variety of the drugs are there, and all the drugs are having number of the receptors, particular type of the receptors on the cells. तो obvious होगा कि जितना कंजप्शन बढ़ेगा ड्रग और अल्कोहल का, जितना कंजप्शन बढ़ेगा उतना ही टॉलरेंस लेवल भी उन रिसेप्टर्स का इंक्रीज होता जाएगा. टॉलरेंस लेवल इंक्रीज होगा. टॉलरेंस लेवल इंक्रीज होगा, इसका मतलब लो कंसंट्रेशन में अब उसकी कोई इफेक्ट आपके सेल्स को होने वाली नहीं है, आपकी बॉडी को उसकी कोई इफेक्ट होने वाली नहीं है. ओके, thus the receptors respond only to the higher doses, leading to greater intake and addiction. Okay, तो क्या करना पड़ेगा उस पर्सन को? Gradually it has to increase the consumption, तभी जाके उसको जो पहले फीलिंग हो रही थी वही सारी फीलिंग्स होगी. अदरवाइज इट इज नॉट गोइंग टू हैव इफेक्ट्स. ओके, तो ऑब्वियस है कि उसकी वजह से उसका जो टॉलरेंस लेवल जो अभी बढ़ा है, इंक्रीज हुआ है, okay, it is going to have higher consumption of this drug and alcohol. And if it is going for higher consumption, this is not going to have any end. Okay, वो थोड़े दिनों के बाद और ज्यादा concentration उसको consume करनी पड़ेगी. So it is chain reaction, you can say. Now, what is dependence? The tendency of the body to manifest a characteristic and unpleasant withdrawal syndrome if regular dose of drugs or alcohol is abruptly discontinued. ये क्वेश्चन बार बार पूछा गया है बोर्ड एग्जाम में, व्हाट इज विड्रॉल सिंड्रोम. तो स्टूडेंट यहाँ पे गलती करते हैं. विड्रॉल सिंड्रोम, बहुत सारे सिंड्रोम हमने चैप्टर नंबर 5 में पढ़े हैं, तो विड्रॉल सिंड्रोम को भी उसके साथ ही कंसिडर कर लेते हैं एज अ जेनेटिक प्रॉब्लम, लेकिन ये जेनेटिक प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. Okay, withdrawal syndrome, withdraw. Okay, we know the meaning of withdraw. okay, to get rid of. So obviously यहाँ पे क्या होगा, if the person is having regular consumption of these drugs and alcohol, okay, and of higher concentrations, it is having habit, okay, and suddenly if because of some uncertain reasons the consumption is discontinued, okay, so obviously the person's body is going to have some unpleasant and characteristic response, okay, that is called withdrawal syndrome. जो नए कैरेक्टर्स उसमें हमें देखने मिल सकते हैं विच आर अनप्लीजेंट, ओके, दैट इज नोन एज विड्रोवल सिंड्रोम. सडनली अगर बंद कर दिया, ओके, सपोज पता चल गया फैमिली को और सडनली उसी दिन से उसको ड्रग और अल्कोहल बंद कर देना पड़ा, ओके, डॉक्टर ने बंद करवा दिया, इफ इट इज चेक्ड बाय सब मेडिकल प्रैक्टिशनर, या तो उसको जहां से ये ड्रग और अल्कोहल मिल रहा था वो सोर्स अब नहीं रहा है, okay, then obviously the person is going to manifest this type of the unpleasant behavior, and it is known as withdrawal syndrome. This results in anxiety, shakiness, nausea and sweating. तो unpleasant में क्या है यहाँ पे, withdrawal syndrome में क्या क्या हो सकता है, anxiety, shakiness, nausea and sweating. डिपेंडेंस लीड्स टू सोशल एडजस्टमेंट प्रॉब्लम्स, ओके, तो ये एक्चुअली हुआ था क्या, बिकॉज ऑफ द कंटिन्यूड एक्सपोजर टू द ड्रग्स एंड अल्कोहल एंड द रिपीटेड हायर कंसंट्रेशन यूजेस, अब वो पर्सन डिपेंडेंट हो चुका था ऑन दिस ड्रग्स एंड अल्कोहल एंड सडनली इट इज विथड्रॉन, ओके, तो ऑब्वियसली ये सारे प्रॉब्लम्स होने वाले हैं. एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दिस डिपेंडेंस, actually what happens with dependence, okay, if the person is going to be dependent on drug and alcohol, it is going to have some problems with the social adjustment, okay, suppose there is some function and all these things, okay, gathering hai, get together hai, family function hai, and a person is actually having habit of consuming the drug or alcohol, and the person is actually dependent on that, तो वो वहां पे अनईजी फील करेगा, वो एडजस्ट नहीं कर पाएगा उस माहौल में, ऑल दिस थिंग्स, ओके. सो बिकॉज ऑफ द डिपेंडेंस द पर्सन इज नॉट गोइंग टू हैव वेल relations, good relations with the society as well, its family as well, okay. Now what are the effects of drug or alcohol abuse, okay, so reckless behavior, vandalism and violence, okay, reckless behavior, vandalism and violence, so ये भी हो सकता है यहाँ पे. then coma, and death due to respiratory failure, heart failure or cerebral hemorrhage. Drugs mixed with alcohol may cause death, damage of nervous system and liver cirrhosis, that is damage of liver, mental and social distress to family and friends, social problems like stealing and spread of infectious disease like AIDS, hepatitis B, etc. reckless behavior का मतलब है कि person is not going to have calmness and all this, okay, एंजाइटी वाला बिहेवियर है उसका. vandalism, okay, vandalism का मतलब है कि if you are damaging someone, if you are causing hurt, you are hurting someone, you are hurting the society, you are damaging the public property or private properties, okay, because आपको, not आपको, but the person who is having the dependency on drug and alcohol, अगर उसको drug और alcohol नहीं मिलेगा तो person is going to have violent, और under the effect of this वो कुछ भी कर सकता है. as well as coma भी हो सकता है पर्सन को, उसकी डेथ भी हो सकती है बिकॉज ऑफ सर्टेन मल्टीपल ऑर्गन फेलियर्स लाइक respiratory system failure, heart failure, then central nervous system failure, and all these things. Many a times because of euphoria and you can say some experimentation and all these things. Okay, many of them are going for mixing the drugs with alcohol, and it is lethal. Okay, it can cause death. Then it may damage the nervous system. It can cause liver cirrhosis. Okay, you can see the liver with cirrhosis. See, this is cancerous growth. This is the normal liver. As well as mental and social distress to the family and friends. Consumption कोई और कर रहा है person, and because of that, it is causing mental distress to the family of that person, to the friends of that person. Okay, social problems are also there because वो person जिसको drug और alcohol का habit हो चुका है, it is dependent on that now. If it is not having any source to purchase all these things, the person might have the habits of stealing the things from the home, from the friend's home, and all these things. Okay, it may spread infectious disease like AIDS and hepatitis B and all this. As well as some more effects of the drug and alcohol abuse. Use of drugs and alcohol by pregnant women affect the fetus. That is fetal alcohol syndrome. In abbreviated form, it is known as FAS. Fetal alcohol syndrome. तो क्या क्या हो सकता है? आप देखिए, लो नेजल ब्रिज इज देयर, माइनर ईयर abnormalities, then indistinct philtrum, okay, then micrognathia, thin upper lip, flat mid face and short nose, short palpebral fissures, okay, then epicanthal folds. Okay, ये आप facial features सिर्फ आपको दिखाए गए यहाँ पे, that is fetal alcohol syndrome. इसके अलावा और बहुत anatomical abnormalities ऐसे person में, ऐसे child में हो सकती है whose mother was having habits of drugs and alcohol during her pregnancy. Then loss of sexual drive and necrospermia. Okay, so sexual behavior में भी abnormalities हो सकती है, necrospermia भी हो सकता है. necrospermia का मतलब है sperms are not going to have its healthy structure as well as healthy life. Okay, so this is also one of the major effect. तो नेक्रोस्पर्मिया में जो स्पर्म्स है वो हेल्दी नहीं होंगे, एज वेल एज उनकी डेथ भी जल्दी हो जाएगी, एंड हाई नंबर ऑफ द स्पर्म्स विल बी अनहेल्दी. तो इफ द स्पर्म इज अनहेल्दी and if it is going to fertilize with the egg, obviously in future the fetus is also going to have some abnormalities. Then misuse of drugs by athletes, for example narcotic analgesics, anabolic steroids, diuretics, and certain hormones to increase the muscle strength and bulk and to promote aggressiveness. तो ये जो ड्रग्स है उनके इफेक्ट हमें पता है, और ये इफेक्ट्स जो है उसकी वजह से सम ऑफ द एथलीट्स आर गोइंग टू चीट ड्यूरिंग द कंपटीशंस, इवन इन द इंटरनेशनल कंपटीशंस दे हैव डन इन पास्ट, मिसयूज्ड द ड्रग्स. और उसमें कौन कौन से कैटेगरी के ड्रग्स हैं? तो नार्कोटिक एनाल्जेसिक्स, एनाबॉलिक स्टीरॉइड्स, diuretics, hormones, steroid hormones particularly, you can say, to increase their muscle strength and bulk as well, and to promote their aggressiveness to increase their performance during the competition. Fine. Now, warning signs of drug or alcohol abuse in adolescence period. Okay. So कैसे पता चल सकता है if the adolescent is having the drug or alcohol abuse, or you can say habits of drug or alcohol consumption. So number one, drop in academic performance and absence from school. ये एक साइन हो सकता है, probable signs. ये सभी 2 marks क्वेश्चन चल रहे इस सेक्शन में से. Every slide is carrying 2 marks question or 3 marks question. Then lack of interest in personal hygiene. जो ऐसे person है who are having drug and alcohol habits, okay, they're obviously not going to maintain their personal health and hygiene because they are in trance condition, you can say. Then withdrawal and isolation from the society, सबसे अलग रहेंगे, okay, सबसे दूर रहेंगे, so that they can have the chance to take drug on alcohol. Okay, बाकी लोगों से वो अलग रहने वाला है. So अगर ऐसे signs आपको देखने मिल रहे हैं, that means there are chances that person might have habit of drug or alcohol. Then depression, fatigue, aggressive nature and rebellious behavior. Okay, अगर ये भी अगर कुछ signs है, okay, then the person might have this habits. Change in sleeping and eating habits, okay, क्योंकि उसका पूरा जो biorhythm है वो भी change होने वाला है. Fluctuations in weight and appetite etc. So BMI और ये सब में भी उसका variations देखने मिलेंगे. Loss of interest in hobbies, okay, क्योंकि hobbies make you to have healthy and happy life, but ऐसे person जो है उनके hobbies भी नहीं होंगे. Then deteriorating relationship between family and friends, okay, because ये कुछ और condition में ही रहते हैं. If the family or friends are suggesting them something, okay, they are obviously going to quarrel with them, and because of that they are not going to have healthy relations with their family members as well as friends. Now, what are the side effects of the anabolic steroid abuse? Anabolic steroids, okay. तो एनाबॉलिक स्टीरॉइड्स अगर कोई कंज्यूम कर रहा है तो उसके क्या क्या साइड इफेक्ट्स हो सकते हैं. सो एनाबॉलिक स्टीरॉइड्स और कुछ नहीं है, दे आर जस्ट एंड्रोजेनिक स्टीरॉइड्स. एंड्रोजन्स जिसको हम बोलते हैं, लाइक टेस्टोस्टेरोन एंड ऑल दिस, ओके, दे आर एनाबॉलिक स्टीरॉइड्स. सो मेल्स में इसके क्या क्या हो प्रॉब्लम हो सकते हैं या साइड इफेक्ट्स. तो वी नो दैट एक्ने, पिंपल्स एंड ऑल. इंक्रीज्ड अग्रेसिवनेस, बिकॉज टेस्टोस्टेरोन का तो काम ही ये है मेलनेस, और मेलनेस में अग्रेसिवनेस का जो इफेक्ट है दैट इज रिलेटेड विद द कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ द टेस्टोस्टेरोन. और कोई अगर बाहर से भी इसको कंज्यूम कर रहा है, okay, to increase the performance in sports or other activities and all this, so it is obviously going to increase the aggressiveness. Then mood swings and depression. Reduced testicles, okay, so जो actual testicle size है वो small होने वाली है, and obviously it is going to have effect on the process of the spermatogenesis. We know that testis is going to produce sperms. Then decreased sperm production, क्योंकि testicle size reduce हो रही है तो obviously the production area is decreased, and so the sperm production is going to decrease. Kidney and liver dysfunction, okay, so kidney is going to be damaged, liver is going to be damaged. Breast enlargement in male, okay, which is abnormal physiology. Then premature baldness, it is one of the side effects. Enlargement of the prostate gland, okay, enlargement of the prostate gland, okay, that is also one of the side effect. Okay, you can see over here, this is the normal prostate gland and this one is enlarged prostate gland. So these are some side effects, okay. So prostate gland agar enlarge ho rahi, obviously it is going to have negative impact on the urine formation and urination. Okay, it is going to have problem on this mechanisms. It may lead to the prostate cancer as well. Now, what are the side effects of anabolic steroid in females? So, muscularization, then increased aggressiveness, mood swings and depression, excessive hair on face and body, then abnormal menstrual cycle, deepening of voice, then enlargement of the clitoris. Okay, so these are some negative impacts or side effects of anabolic steroid use, abuse, you can say, in female. Okay, now what are the side effects of anabolic steroid abuse in adolescent male and females who are actually passing through the teenage? Okay, अगर वो consume कर रहे हैं anabolic steroids, okay, तो उनमें क्या effects हो सकती है? You can see severe facial and body acne. Okay, you can see over here. Closure of the growth centers of the long bones resulting in stunted growth. Okay, तो जो growth centers हैं हमारे bones में, okay, वो close हो जाएंगे. And because of that, the bones are not going to have growth. And if the bones are not going to have growth, the height of the person is going to be reduced. Okay, so ये कुछ problem हो सकते हैं. Now, what are the measures of prevention and control? How you can avoid all these things? So avoid undue peer pressure. Okay, undue peer pressure. तो ये अवॉइड करना चाहिए. एक तो अगर कोई टीनेज पर्सन है हमारे फैमिली में, तो अननेसेसरीली उसको डांटना या अननेसेसरीली repeatedly to ask the fellow that to increase the performance in sports activities or music or anything and academic and all this. Okay, ये avoid करना चाहिए. Number 2, education and counseling. Okay, properly educate the teenage person, adolescent, you can say. Counsel him or her. Okay, so proper counseling, scientific counseling should be there. Otherwise, friends are counseling many attempts who is actually knowing nothing about drug and alcohol. Okay, and they are counseling. And what happens? At last, the fellow is going for consumption of the drug and alcohol if it is not counseled properly. Then help from parents and peers. Okay, many a times the adolescent is having some problems regarding changing physiology, changing anatomy, changing psychology, changing its behavior in the society and all these things. The fellow is facing many of the problems. So what is the duty of parents and peers during this time? Proper counseling, proper help should be there. Looking for danger signs. Okay, whatever danger signs we have observed in last slide, okay, वो जो danger signs जो हैं वो constantly mark करने चाहिए. Okay, if the fellow, if the adolescent girl or boy is having any of these signs, if it is manifesting any of this sign, okay, you have to be alert. Seeking professional and medical help such as psychologist and psychiatrist, de-addiction and rehabilitation programs. Okay, so many a times if the problem is too large, okay, it is not in your hand, okay, what you can do, you can take some help from the medical practitioners like psychologists and psychiatrists, okay, who can counsel them, who can give some medicinal treatment to them, as well as there are a number of the programs government is running, okay, to cope up this type of the drug and alcohol abuse. Okay, for you can say de-addiction and rehabilitation programs, as well as some of the NGOs are also doing. Okay, so you can ask for the help from this type of the organizations, okay, to get rid of this problem. So these are some ways you can say to prevent and to control the drug and alcohol abuse during adolescence age. So dear students, by this notes, we are ending our chapter number 8, which was actually related to your daily life. Okay, you are very much aware about many of the things. Okay, and in this chapter we have made some scientific basis and evidence, whatever you are knowing regarding your health, regarding all the stuffs you have studied in this chapter. Okay, and it is really one of the important chapter with respect to NEET exam, as well as for scoring the marks in board exam, in the section of 2 marks and 3 marks questions. Okay, fine. So I'm ending this session right now. If you are having any doubt, any questions, any queries regarding entire chapter, you can call upon me, you can message me. Okay, fine. Have a nice day.